Damn, bow's good this patch. It is a lot of fun. It hits hard. It's got great mobility. I feel like I don't really know what changed with bow, but it feels good. It feels really good to play. Maybe it's just the meta change and all the build craft changes, or maybe it's just the fact that people are jumping on bow builds right now. Either way, here's my bow build for you guys. It is pretty much the same as my musket build. It's a really solid build all around, got good healing power, good mobility, good damage. So if you guys have already followed my musket build guide, you will likely have a lot of the pieces you need for this build already. I think I only needed to swap out 1 or 2 pieces of gear, and that was it. Of course, I go over the build at the end of the video so you guys can see what I'm running, and there is a written guide linked down below if that's more what you guys like to see. And last but not least, we do the New World Top 5 fights, so if you have an awesome fight you would like to see featured on the channel, you can email a link to it to Kristofer at pvpnewworld.com. Now let's get into that PvP commentary. We are just hanging out on the enemy side of Capture the Flag here, and I'm just trying my best to pick up some kills. We did pick up a kill on that guy there. Big damage off the heavy attack into the penetrating shot, and then I turn around as this guy throws down the gravity well, and I get lots of damage with my rapier, and it looks like this guy decides not to continue to chase, and this guy ends up running to the side here and then just, yeah, I don't know what he's doing here, but that's okay. We just shoot him in the head. I think he just maybe gave up. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm sure he's thinking bow is OP, and we're all thinking it. Bow is very strong right now. There's 3 enemy players at the bottom here. I throw down the AoE trying to get the low health player. It ends up not hitting him, but he makes the mistake of coming close with the rapier out. I can easily hit him with the flesh. There is the heavy attack into the explosive shot. We nearly kill that guy outright. We turn around and we just go for the flurry on this guy. Huge damage into the evade light attack. Oh my god, so beautiful. And then more enemy players end up coming on the side here. I go through the group and then I try to get behind here. I get 1 light attack into the ultimate. It takes that guy down. And then we've got what looks like a very tanky boy here. And he is right on my tail. And this is always a tough thing in these kinds of fights. I can fight the tank as long as I am making sure that nobody else gets on top of me. The second anybody else jumps on top of me, this tank is no longer a priority. And that's something that, you know, you just got to keep in mind when you're playing in PvP, is that the tanks are there mostly to distract you, and it's the dangerous DPS targets that you want to worry about. This guy I should have worried about, but he ended up just walking past. He was just friendly, so that's okay. We'll just keep working on trying to take this guy down. Lots of heavy attacks, lots of trying to get behind him so we can get through that block, but now he's in a bad spot. He's got no health left. His block is almost down, and we just spam light attacks to finish him off at that point, just to not give him an opening so he can escape. Then I head a little bit more time goes on, and I head back to the other side here. There's a nice smack with the rain of arrows. The dot on it is nice too. We got the crits, we got the double bleed on him. Go for the flurry, we get really good damage on it. I go through with the flesh, we get good damage again, and I think we're getting a little bit of help from a ranged player there on the side, and that was the tank boy. We got him twice. Oh, that time though, that time we got him lucky, and I see another player coming in here. He starts shooting me with the musket right away. I land the heavy attack. It looks, actually, I think that was just a light attack. It didn't do very much damage. And then there we go. Big combo as he comes up the stairs. We just unload with the bow, switch to the rapier, and then go for the flurry. And we just time that well. Oh, poor guy. Oh, the bow heavy attack is so much fun. I swear, it is so much fun. And you know, the cool thing about it is that I feel like bow is, it's got a big hitbox, so you can actually land those heavies a little bit easier than something like musket, and I think I like that quite a lot. For bad aim guys like me, it's nice to have a bigger hitbox, I think. Either way, we've got 3 enemy players on top here, and the match ends. And that's that. Moving on to the next clip here, we've got an OPR clip, and here we got a few enemy players at the enemy outpost here. I managed to lure one guy outside. I get really good damage on him, and I whiff both shots. Oh my god, had any one of those landed, we would have got the kill there, but he ends up getting healed by the healer just moments later, and this guy comes around the corner. He goes for his rapier. Oh, wow. He just fell for that combo. We get a huge, huge combo on him. Down he goes right away, and then I just start shooting at the enemy healer here. We got the musket player on top of me as well, and what looks like a tankier melee player, so trying to pick our targets well here. Don't worry too much about the melee player if I can help it. Ooh, in a bad spot, I roll through the enemy group, and that's exactly what you want to do. Exactly what you want to do. We force that turnaround. They don't expect you to roll through them. They usually expect you to roll away, and that's why that strategy works so well. And then there is the rain of arrows to get really big damage on the player in the back there. I turn around. I go for the flurry. We miss everything, but there's the flesh. Huge damage on that. I go for the ultimate. I miss it, but the damage over time takes down the player up top. And then it's just me and the tank and the musket guy behind me. Oh my god, I stepped in his trap. I didn't see it there. And I do manage to get out of it though, which is good. And then this guy is still right on my tail. We use the rapier just to slip out of there. And he stops whipping the crescent waves and decides that he's going to head in a different direction. That's okay. I start exchanging with the enemy archer here. Big damage on that heavy. Oh my god, we took out half of his health. There is the rain of arrows. It misses. Oh no. And then we got another player coming in behind me here. It is a different player from earlier, and we get a good heavy attack in on him as he's in onslaught stance on his greatsword. And I turn around and I just start feeding him as much damage as I can. This guy hits me with the steadfast strike. He does manage to get a bit of damage, but we can see right away that this guy is also very tanky. He's not taking a lot of damage, and he's not dealing a ton of damage. I am still going to prioritize him as a target, though, because this archer or musket player is just hiding behind the pillars a little too much. So I'm just going to use the pillars to try to LOS him, and we lure him into melee range. Oh my god, what a mistake. We kill him with the rapier right away, and then I just keep on trying to work this guy here, and yeah, long story short, he runs off and I don't chase him. So that's the end of that. Moving on to the final clip of the video today. Back in Capture the Flag, and friendly player goes down right away. I just jump on top of the aggressive enemy player here. He is low on stam. He gets caught by an explosion from something there too. It looked like maybe a mortar shell or the cannon ultimate. I'm not sure, but something else hit him in that combo, and oh my god, look at those beautiful heavy attacks. So much damage. So much damage on those heavies. Absolutely nuts. And this guy here is just like AFK. That's fine. You want to AFK? You're just free points for everybody else. Normally I wouldn't kill the AFK player, but I'm just sitting around waiting for someone to attack me. This guy comes out. He indulges my need to be attacked, and here we go. We land the heavy attack. He's almost dead. There is the explosive shot. Down he goes, and then the other player here stays right on my tail. I go for the jump pad to jump over top. Absolutely love that jump pad. Huge damage on the flurry there. Try to finish him off with the rapier. He was very close, but he got to the heal in time. We're just taking a little bit of pressure and CC from this mage here, and prevents us from trying to chase and seal that kill. And the enemy players slowly coming out of spawn, more showing up. I get a good combo on this guy here. Big damage. There's the ultimate. One goes down. We almost get this guy. He managed to dodge the ultimate. And again, we're just going to use the jump pad to jump over top of everybody and turn the whole group around. I absolutely love doing that. And I throw down the rain of arrows. Managed to get a bit of damage on one of the players there, but yeah, they are not committing to chasing me up here. That's okay. I jump on top of this guy. He's very low health. Am I going to get him with the bow? I miss. Somebody else hits him. And I'm pretty sure that that's basically the end of the clip. I try to get the damage in on this guy one last time. And then I get the weirdest slip off the pad. That's it. Anyway, here's a look at the build for you guys. And yeah, starting off with the attribute points. 200 con, 368 dex. You can go more or less dex if you want, and more or less con if you want. I like 200. I think it's a sweet spot. Still hits very hard. 150 would be my next choice. And then taking a look at the rapier side of things. There's nothing crazy going on here. My same old rapier tree. You guys have seen this from me. On the bow side of things, I haven't made really big changes either. We've got a couple good dots through the explosive shot and the rain of arrows. We've got lots of AoE, which is really important for guys like me who have bad aim. And yeah, taking advantage of the evasive tactics as well. We can get to that empower cap easily on this build. Now, let's take a look at the equipment that I'm running. Starting off with finisher, I've got Leeching Flurry on the finisher with thrust harnessing, the Gambit gem. Now, Leeching Flurry here, I have Leeching Flurry on my armor, but the Leeching Flurry 1, so it doubles up, it stacks. Yes, it still stacks this patch if you have the 1 and the 2 version. If you have 2 of the same version, they do not stack. Now, of course, for the bow, we have that triple attunement bow. Really nasty for damage. Ideally, we'd have a skill slot there, but, you know, you get what you get, and that's the way it is. And then taking a look at the armor here, we have got the important kind of infix perks being something like Vital Synergy, Shirking Energy, and then I've also have this weird piece here, an older piece that is Leeching Flurry, Refreshing, and Shirking Heals. And this is important because this doubles up our Flurry. Our Flurry actually heals a lot. We get invulnerability and we get the damage reduction. So we get a lot out of it. I've got sighted gems on everything here as well. and 4 out of 5 potential shirking heals. I would like 5 out of 5, but since we have the glove that has the old shirking heals, that's okay. And thrust harnessing is the way to go for all of the offensive slots that you can. You want to have keenly jagged, and you want to have keenly empowered as well in your offensive slots, and you want to have hasted vigor in your defensive slots. And then you can see here we've got empowering explosive arrow. We've got the omnidirectional evade on here as well, so we're not missing out on omni. And then I've got the healing breeze and thrust damage on the ring. Absolute must have. Still running endless thirst. I like it. It's very strong still, so I'm enjoying it. And we've got the Dark Ascent as the ultimate. And there you go, guys. Just quickly going over the build. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you next time.